What's up, everybody? Morning. I'm recording this one a little late because I had to watch the episode a little late, so if this came out later than expected, I apologize. But here we are, Peacemaker Season 2, Episode 3. Feeling pretty good about this season on a whole. Although this was not my favorite episode. It was a ton of fun. I love seeing Peacemaker let loose. That was great. Overall, I'm pretty excited for where it's going. Season 3 picks up right where Episode 3 picks up right where Episode 2 dropped off, which is Peacemaker dealing with drunk texting his multiversial ex of Harcourt. We also got a bit of backstory that our Harcourt might have also had a relationship with Flag, which is interesting, is what I'll go with. I'm not sure what they're going to do with that, but I definitely find it interesting. But then we see the multiverse, and Rick Flag is back, and he's a dork. I'm very into dorky Rick Flag. It doesn't feel the same character to a degree, but that's okay. Like, it doesn't bother me. And it's fun to watch. I'm realizing now I forgot my coffee on my way to work. Not a good day. What else do I like about this episode? That action sequence is great. So when he and multiverse Harcourt go out and have their coffee, they see that there's a big thing going down, and Peacemaker has to let loose and go save the hostages, and it's a ton of fun. There's weird things that are mentioned in it though, which I was very, very quick to pick up on. They mentioned that he's not wearing his costume. Well, it's true, but is that a problem? Is it weird? She seems very surprised and impressed that he's doing this, which, again, is that out of character for the multiverse Peacemaker? I don't know. I have a lot of questions about this multiversial world that he's in, Earth B or whatever we're going to call it. It's interesting because there's little little differences that from the main world that I'm interested to see where they're going and what exactly they're going to do with it. Another great performance by John Cena, of course. He just does such a good job, and another great performance by Jennifer Holland, who's just crushing it as both versions of Harcourt. Both in the universe where she had the relationship with him, it didn't go well, and now she's dating Rick Flag. And the universe where she's going through hell on a personal level, and she's just doing a great job of it there. And it's really interesting seeing like the two different versions of her and how she's managing everything. I also like seeing the relationship between Peacemaker and his brother. That's been really good to see. His brother seemed almost impressed that he pulled this stuff off. Like, good work today, man. You did good. Like, first when he's showing up, I thought he was gonna be mad, like, because he kept talking about he's not wearing the costume. So I thought he was like, "What are you doing?" And then no, he shows up, blows up a helicopter for him, and says, "Good job, pat on the back." So that's pretty interesting. The other thing that I hadn't really touched on that I think is I'm curious what they're gonna do with it. Everyone loves Peacemaker. Everyone. He just gets flowers thrown at his feet as he rides his motorcycle down the road. That's interesting to me, and I'm wondering where that's going to. I had the fun little theory. I'm probably wrong, but it'd be interesting that Peacemaker in this world is actually a villain, and all these people praising him wherever he goes are trained to do that, because if you don't, he'll kill you. I'm probably wrong with that, but I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop on this other universe. It can't be as perfect as it seems. Like, there's just no way. Somebody pointed out there's like basically no people of color, if just no people of color in the other universe, which is interesting, knowing that the multiverse that Peacemaker's from, his dad is racist fuckhead supreme. So that's another little good call out. Yeah, lots of little Easter eggs and lots of things that I'm like, I'm not sure where this is going. I'm interested in it. And then you get like the B story of like the party wrapped up from the episode before, which is, that's fine and it's funny, and Vigilante is great as always. Just waking up Economos, you just hear Economos like, "Why are you putting your fingers in my mouth? To make sure you're not choking your vomit. Want to ask me facts about spiders?" Like, Vigilante is just so good. I'm hoping they find out a way to actually use him in this season, because so far he's basically 0 for 3. He's still there and he's still funny and he's still great, but he's not been important really at all. So I doubt this is the type of show just to keep him on just because he's fun. So yeah, curious to see what they're going to start doing with Vigilante. I'm curious to see what they're going to start doing with all of it. I think that's partially why I started this by saying episode 3 is not my favorite, because it didn't really feel like it necessarily moved the ball forward much. I mean, obviously it did. It put him in the multiverse. It got him meeting his fake ex Harcourt, and them hitting it off, and him starting to like think he's really found his place in that universe, even though he stole that place by murdering his multiverse itself. So, yeah, lots of setup, and I'm excited to see where it all goes. If you have theories about what's going on in this multiverse, what's this otherworldly stuff that's happening where apparently Mighty Crabjoys are just a huge hit, sound off in the comments. Let us know. I'd be curious to see other points of view, and like, subscribe, all that stuff. See ya.